Hey, unless you're unbelievably early, hello to you, you're watching this on catch up, in which case probably skip ahead around 10 minutes until the show actually begins. Also, live chat is now available to catch up, so you can look at that in your also if you're on a right device. That went well. See you soon.
Don't come any closer.
Yeah, I know. You're social distancing. Very good. It's also raining, so let's do this quickly.
Yes.
Last week with the helicopter.
Yes, that was good. Yes, it was good.
Good. You enjoy flying to Eastbourne?
Oh, yes, it was really good.
Really good. See, the annoying thing is, so many people were late to the stream. They missed it, Gran.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Why do we bother?
No, well, that's a shame.
You took off.
I took
flew
off
all the way there.
And flew all the way back.
Used all that fuel. I've got a new guest announcer today, Gran.
Oh, have you?
Most people will know him from a very famous show.
Right, what was that?
Well, this is the thing. I wanted to show a clip from the show, but HBO wouldn't let me. So we're going to have to recreate.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Mm-hmm. All you got to do is say what you're doing. What are you doing right now?
Not holding the door.
Yes, you're holding the door. She's holding the door. Will you be watching the show?
I might be watching something on television.
And with that, roll credits. Thanks, Gran. Hello, it is 8 o'clock and we are live, or specifically it is whatever time it is where you are. I am here in a very blustery conservatory. I'm afraid a tree is going to blow down on me at any second. We will see. All that we know is that there is one person that knows what's going to be happening on the show this week, and that is our star guest announcer, which this week, once again, is not a Miss Peter Roster. He is somewhat different. Have you guessed who it? Do you know? I better not make that reference. Over to you.
Hi, I'm your star guest announcer for this week. It's me, Sam Coleman, star of stage and screen. You may know me as young Hodor from Game of Thrones, or more likely, you won't know me from Adam. But that's enough about me. Let's get on with what's coming up in tonight's show. It's Not in Control Week, as we hand over the reins to you, the audience, for your suggestions, which include TikTok Coffee.
Talk amongst yourselves every time.
A homage to Art Attack. An American guesses British slang.
What do you think it means? Man whore. I mean, I don't know. WillCarne, if you could please explain that one to me.
The return of Flatten the Curve, and a mum and her 9-year-old son join us live for a game of Parent Like a Pro. Live! What could possibly go wrong? Plus, we have incredible music from the wonderful Megan Collins. We're live. It's whatever time it is where you are, and you're watching The WillCarne Show. Will.
Hello. Smooth. No one's expecting hashtag Will Carnage this week. It's week 4. I'm good at this now. All the things. I have a script. Not only do I have a script, I've stapled my script. Ladies and gentlemen, the organization knows no bounds. I also have a water in this rather fetching, they finally arrived, WillCarne Show mug. Twiddle it around. You too can be an official curve flattener. Love that for us. Who is here? As I am, oh, there's a rustle. Gonna have to fix that. As I open brackets, read comments, close brackets. Annie Hopkins is here. Annie, I'll be seeing you very soon. Adam Kennedy is here, and Adam Kennedy has used the super chat feature. Not gonna lie, didn't realize that was a thing. Thank you to you. I will indeed buy a Freddo. What else have we got? Spider Dude Vlogs, aka Kieran, is here. Savan is here. Jake Aspie is here. Hello to you. Sapphire, from last week. Sapphire, you're going to be on this show. Just you wait and see. Sapphire says, having learnt my lesson, I am ready and waiting to watch. Well, Sapphire, I am glad you finally learnt your lesson as to what happens when you don't tune in. Did that work, or did I just angrily shout at a bookcase and no one saw what was going on? Yeah, I've got a little clip. Actually, it's coming up. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's coming up very, very soon. Who else have we got? Who else have we got? Who else have we got? Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me, by the way? Is everything good? Is everything well? Are we okay? Who else we got? Jake says, now's the time to invest, I guess. I've missed parts of this conversation. Going up. What have I missed? Do we know? Here we go. Jake says, I currently have no bedroom. I decided that my room needed rearranging and I have a half-broken desk. Hope everyone else is having fun. Jake, I relate. My bedroom upstairs is a lost cause. Let me tell you this. Becca W is here. Hello, Becca W. Megan Collins is here. Megan, I'm very excited for your performance later on today. We did a rehearsal earlier this afternoon. It was good fun. Me and Megan fighting technology, that is Zoom. Tortor says, woo, love Gran. Peter Roster, Mr. Peter Roster, hello to you. Says, here for the Gran copter. Look, I'm here for you, Peter, and that's the tea. Who else we got? Blah, 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 blah. Imaginary Nadia is here. Hello. I love the new decorations. I didn't even mention them. I've forgotten. As the show goes on and it gets darker, these get cooler and cooler. They eventually glow the entire room yellow, and it's really cool. But yeah, thank you. What else we got? Becca says, nice mug. Jake says, love the mugs. Debbie Kane says, nice cup. You sure it's water? Look, I could not get through the show on anything other than water. Spider Dude Vlogs, return of the shade cam. What do you mean return of the shade cam? Donna is here. Hello, Donna. I'll be seeing you later on. No idea what time, but you know, hopefully. Weaves frantically, says Donna. Peter Roster, love the new light setup. Thank you very much. Sav, I have too many mugs at home. Sav, you can never have too many mugs when it comes to getting a brand new WillCarne mug. Who will potentially get one today? Very exciting. How are we doing for time? We're doing great. Got loads of time. Bradley Burkholz is here. Hello, Bradley. How are you? Bradley's on the show a little bit later on. Spot him. A lot of you are on the show, actually. Pretty much everyone. It's good. It's good fun. What else we got? Aisha is here. Hello, Aisha. How are you? Might be coming to see you next week. Let's not talk about that, everyone. Becca W, I got alcohol with me this week. Fun times. Becca, you're probably going to need it. This show is a wild ride. Oh my God. Kim's mum doing British slang. I've split it into two parts. It goes across the entire show. It's hilarious. It's so good. Yeah, I'm not even going to spoil it. Kimberly's here. Kimberly's in the car, but she's here. Hello, Kimberly. Lovely to have you here, as always. Becca says, the light remind me of the floating lanterns in Tangled. Yeah, so this is a depressing but true story. I originally came up with this idea when I was dating someone that really liked Tangled as a cute surprise home date thing. Single now, so everyone enjoy. Dear God. Cody says, mugs are so cool. Cody, you're getting one of these very soon. It's in the post. It's on a ferry. Bradley, I'm very excited for my big starring moment. Bradley, you should be. Adam Kennedy, where can I get a mug or other merch? Need the merch. Adam, you have to win it. You have to win it in a game. Could it be you that we're surprising this week? How exciting. Actually, you don't win mugs this week. You win something else that is, I've been working on it for 4 weeks, and it's amazing. What have I got? Becca, I'll go grab more then. Becca, I don't encourage binge drinking. You will find out later on, Kim's mum does not encourage British people binge drinking. She'll get a message to the nation later on. Haley is here, says Kim. Haley, hello. Please watch on another device to boost my view count. I'm joking, carry on. And yeah, that's it. That's all the things. Right. What are we doing? What's happening? Oh, yes. Because we learned last week when Sapphire did not watch the show, even though she was on it, we've learned that perhaps some people might not have watched last week and they weren't sure what was going on. Luckily, I have made for you a 3-minute long montage of the hour and a half that was last week's show. It's very exciting. Are you ready for it? I hope you are. Please enjoy this throwback. I've lost it today. I'm in such a weird mood.
Proceed. Over.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No. It's my Gran in a helicopter. Boom, hello. It's you. Who is this? You're live.
Don't worry, I've got this.
If you know who this person is, it's you. You're live. Now, Grannycopter is a success. Unbelievably good.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Jean Brown, and tonight I am WillCarne's guest host.
Peter Rossiter. If that is someone that you know, everyone, we got loads of time. I don't think they realise that they're live.
Without slaughter.
Why do I bother? Absolute carnage. We stand licks. Were you surprised?
Yeah.
Good. Sapphire, would you? This is what I spend my money on. Does that mean you weren't watching the WillCarne show live? Because I've got the stream on the TV and I'm typing on my phone. Becca knows how to do it. All you've got to do is find the last roll. It's nice and simple. It's you. Oh, I'm so nervous. Cody Sweeney. It's Donna. There we go. Oh, you're live. That's a surprise face I wanted. Say things.
First one is press to find rolls. Look in the cupboard. You keep all your dolls.
Becca says that's second camera.
Bread rolls?
Someone help her, please.
No?
You've kept her attention the whole time.
I don't know.
Don't get involved in other people's relationships.
Think of an item. It's not a plate.
Oh my god, I love him so much. I would give anything if I were with him.
It's a bowl. It's a bowl, Sapphire. A bowl. Where do you keep the bowls? What are you doing? Absolute chaos. There's two of me. Why is there two of me? Hold on. She found it. Okay, read it quickly. That's not the last roll. There's 5 of them.
Ah,
I was wondering why my sister was like hovering over me for the past like 20 minutes.
okay.
We're running over. Donna kept talking.
In the outside loop!
Gran. Come on, Hayley.
Your sister Hayley!
Find the last roll. You've got to find the last roll. There's 5 rolls to play with. I wouldn't say all right, but I'll do it. How many? You can't. This is.
Last week's WillCarne show.
Here we go. It's a nice accent, Cody. We're living through it. Common phrase that's being used about a certain graph.
Travel streets. Flatten the curve.
Correct. Stop the clock.
Helicopter.
Correct. Stop the clock. I hope this is good content, everyone. I hope you're enjoying this. 3 seconds between you and Sapphire.
Nope.
It's you, Cody.
Yeah!
Congratulations, Cody. I was eating my bread pudding.
I know, and I was watching you eating the bread pudding going,
I think what we have truly learned is that you care nothing about this show. You haven't seen the second show. You didn't bother tuning in for the show that you were in. That's right. Welcome back, everyone. What did people think? What were the comments? I was busy pressing many, many buttons. All of the buttons. What did people think? We got Haley. People just enjoying it. Everyone loving the montage. It was such a nice little throwback. But next, I have a special guest. I'm going to have to shuffle over. There are so many people here. I'm ready to introduce my guests very shortly. I have to hit a button. The button is not working. I'm running late. All is well. Next up, we're going to be playing a game. And I've got 2 people live from London. I can see them on my screen. They can hear me. You cannot hear them yet. More buttons. Where are all the buttons? First, let me introduce the wonderful Annie and son Riley. Hello to you. Hello. Can we say all the things? We cannot hear you. This is not a good start. Here's us rehearsing and we can't hear a thing. Is it my fault? Quite possibly. Let me click all the buttons and it's all going to be fine. Say all the things for me. Let me mute that and unmute that. Say all the things.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, all's good. All's good.
Hello?
We'll get you back. Can everyone else hear them? Is this all fine? I think it's fine. Right, let me get you next to me. We were smooth jazz. Here we go, hitting buttons. There we go. We have both of you on. Can I squeeze you two a little bit closer together? A smidge. I'm taking up so much of the screen. I'm a screen hogger.
Is that better?
Yes, that is. Everyone says that they can hear you, so it's fine. It's just me. I'm deaf. How are you? How are you two?
Good. Yeah. You can tell. Okay. Good.
How is lockdown going in the household?
This one driving me crazy.
Why have you been driving her crazy, Riley?
I don't know. Attitude.
Attitude? But no, I'm not having any of that. What are you doing? We love Riley. I bet it's Annie. I bet Annie has been causing absolute mayhem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A strict mum.
Yeah. Riley, can you lean over a little bit more towards Annie so we can see you? Here we go. There we go. That's perfect. Everyone's saying so cute. Everyone's like, such a smooth transition. It was not in any way smooth. Amazing. So how's school been from home? Have you been homeschooling?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Boring.
Well, no, it's fun because I love school.
And is your mum a good teacher?
Yeah.
Does not sound convinced.
I'm good. I'm awesome. I'm a fun teacher.
Yeah, totally. Here's me trying to fix the audio. All is fun. Mine's I've got. So, have you been literally in the house now for the past 2 months? Just the two, just you guys.
Yeah, he's been to his dad's and at home, and that is it.
Wow, is it like an
Oh,
extended?
in his dad's garden.
Is it
You can
like
tell.
extended the summer holiday? And
And I've been riding my bike.
nice daily exercise, very important.
Yep.
Proud of you, boo. Awesome. So today we're going to be playing a game. Are you ready for the game?
Yeah.
There is a prize. There's exciting prizes. You get exclusive prizes if you win the game. And I think you're going to be going head to head. I don't really know how it works. I played it on the first show with my own mum, but you're going against each other. I'm completely neutral in this. I'm Switzerland. I'm not going to be going for anyone. Of course, I want Riley to win. I mean, I'm neutral. Completely neutral.
Bring it on.
You bring it on.
Completely neutral.
Right.
Now I've got a fancy credit sequence that I'm going to play while I get everything together. Let's play. Where's the button? Let's play. Parent like a pro. How exciting. Oh, you didn't see it, you two, but it was fabulous. It was sparkly. No budget was spared. All the people love you two already. Right, the game is very simple. Where's my script? We have got 8 questions, 4 each. And you've just got to match your answers, okay? So some of them will be about Mum Annie, some of them will be about Riley, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you sound nervous. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. You're going to smash it, guys. Right. Question. So you've got a bit of pen and paper there. If you could write your answers down on the paper, and then I will ask you one by one to read out what it is. Cool, cool?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Question number 1. What is Mum Annie's most annoying habit? That's what we want to know. They've been stuck together. I would say for 2 months, but arguably for 9 years. Oh, it's got it. Who are we going to come? Okay. Are you ready, Riley?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to be going first to Annie to see what she says. Annie, what did you put?
Moaning.
What's that? Moaning.
Moaning.
Okay. Riley, what'd you put?
Shouting.
Shouting.
She's out.
Okay. Amazing. Yeah. Do you know what? I think moaning and shouting are pretty close to each other. So I'm going to give you the point for that. Amazing. Amazing, guys. 1 out of 1. Going well. Question number 2. What is the funniest thing Riley has done? So, Riley, what is the funniest thing you have done? Do you think your mum's going to put? Oh, the tension. The tension indeed. Oh, Storm, I'm just sat here watching that. Oh, that's so cute. Annie, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to be going to Riley first on this one. Riley, what have you put?
I pooped in a bush.
You pooped in a bush.
Yeah, in a shower.
I fear if I go to my shade cam, I'll break this entire thing, but no, I want to do it at this point. Annie, what have you put?
He pooped in a supermarket.
Guys, there we go. There we go. Well, we've learned lots of things already. Only 2 questions in as to how this family is doing. Amazing. Okay, question 3, guys. Doing very well. What job does Riley want to do when he is older?
Oh no.
What job does Riley want to do when he's older? Annie knows straight away. She knows.
Done it?
Okay, we all ready? We are going to be going to Annie first. Annie, what have you put?
Armed police officer.
An armed police officer. Okay, and Riley, what have you put? What do you want to be when you're older?
Police officer.
Snap. 2 for 2. They know each other so well. It's like they're related. Next question. What is Mum Annie's favourite food?
Oh, actually, I don't know this one.
Oh. What is Mum Annie's favourite food? Exciting, exciting, exciting. Let me just... Oh. People in the chat saying exposed what? And Aaron said I joined this at the wrong time. I think it was around the incident, as we'll call it. Okay, you guys ready? Let's go to Riley first. What is Mum Annie's favourite food?
Butter spaghetti.
Oh, say it. Butter spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti. And Annie, is spaghetti your favourite food? What have you put?
I put kebab. Oh, no,
Unbelievable.
no.
And at last, the perfect parents, son, have failed miserably on the food round. Look, a kebab and spaghetti are nice. Would I combine them? Probably not at once, but who knows? Question number 5. What is Riley's favourite Pokemon?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. That's it. Me and Riley are Pokemon buddies. Oh, Annie's given a guess.
I know this one.
Of course you know this one. Okay, let's go to Annie with her guess.
I put Pikachu.
Pikachu, look. Okay, let's go to Riley first. Riley, what have you put?
Mewtwo.
What's that? I aren't my
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo. Oh, nice. The Mewtwo, the baddie in the Pokemon movie. Have you seen that? Nice.
Yep.
Nice one. What do you think of Pikachu? Like, Pikachu's nice, but it's a little bit basic. A little bit basic.
Yeah.
A lot more
Basic.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
there's
cute.
yellow. I'm a fan of that. But nice, Mewtwo. That's a cross. That means going head to head, you are now neck and neck. So it's leveled. It's leveled the leaderboard. Question number 6. What is Annie's favourite subject, or what was Annie's favourite subject at school? The face. That face on Riley is just wonderful. He's like, I did not know her then. I was but a glint in the milkman's eye, as they say. Dum dum dum. Okay, here we go. Who are we going to go through? We're going to go to Riley first. Riley, what do you think?
Maths.
Maths. Annie.
Film studies.
Film studies.
Yeah.
God, what was that for? Joking. It went far. She's making use. Hashtag love Will. Hashtag coming not soon. Maths. My favourite subject was maths. So, look, Riley. Me and Riley. Maybe I'm the parent that never was. Question number. It says 5, but it's not. What is Riley's favourite movie? What is Riley's favourite movie?
I know which one.
Here we go. Dum 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 dum. What is Riley's favourite movie? Okay, we're going to go to Annie. Annie, what have you put? What have you put?
Home Alone.
Home Alone. Home Alone. Nice movie. Decent. Riley.
Detective Pikachu.
Yes, nice one. Detective Pikachu. Annie, me and Riley were having a chat about it earlier. What are you doing?
I didn't know he's even watched it.
Look, it's got you two in it. We love it. It's great. It's great. It's a great movie. Awesome. So once again, you are now head to head. So this is potentially for the win for Riley. So if Riley gets this next one, then he's won. Otherwise you draw, in which case we don't know what happens. Okay, the next question is, the final question, what is the best film that Annie has worked on?
Oh no. Oh no.
What is the best film that Annie has worked on? There are so many ways that this question could go that will be entertaining. And Riley, we are going to be going to you first. And by the way, Riley, I don't necessarily need the name. You can just say what you think it was, roughly.
I don't actually know though.
So any film that she's worked on?
Well,
any film that you've been a part of?
Yeah.
Just describe it out loud.
Well, so I was pretending to be a footballer. Then there was a dancer.
Oh. Wait, are you talking about my film, Love Will, that Annie co-produced?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that as your answer. And Annie, what have you put? What was the best film you've ever worked on?
Love Will.
Absolutely smashed it. So in complimenting me, thank you very much, Annie. You're a pleasure to work with as always. Riley, that means you have won Parent Like a Pro. To everyone at home, I am going to show them what Riley has won. He has won this WillCarne Show crew t-shirt. It is beautiful. It is amazing. It is exclusive. Riley, you're the only person in the world that is owning this, and it's going to be on its way to you. I might also chuck in a WillCarne Show mug just for good measure, because look how beautiful it is. And you, by staying at home and suffering the shouting of your mum, have indeed helped flatten the curve. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Truly.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. And thank you to everyone in the chat. And now we're going to be going, what are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. Oh, we're going to go and do some TikTok coffee. How fun. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Can this hedgehog jug have hot water in it?
Yeah, I make the gravy in it usually.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of...
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
I think you're doing it deliberately at this point. I think 4 episodes in, I think you are deliberately sabotaging us from the off.
Don't whack it.
Don't
till you've
whack
tried it.
it
I was just sitting there
till
thinking,
you've
what's
tried
it called? Oh, yes, don't know.
Every time. On today's show, it is my turn to do the questionable dish. And I say it's my turn. We're on out of control week. So this is when people have suggested things for the show.
Right.
2 people have suggested we do this. Nadia and Nathan, hello to you. And it's called TikTok coffee.
Well, we both like coffee, so that's a good start.
Do you like TikTok?
I don't know what TikTok is. You mean on the thing on the app?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah. It's very simple. The only real ingredients are water, milk, instant coffee, and sugar, because it involves lots of whisking. You obviously need a whisk. However, the traditionalists say you need to use a fork. This is also technically a South Korean invention. I think it's called Dalgona coffee or something like that. Start with 2 tablespoons. Is this a tablespoon?
That's a dessert spoon.
4 dessert spoons of instant coffee.
Equivalent to 2 tablespoons.
So I guess it doesn't actually matter what size spoon, as long as you're doing the same amount.
So what if you don't take sugar in your coffee?
Then don't make this. We are not sponsored by Kenko, but we are a Kenko family. We don't believe in Nescafe, do we, Mum?
No.
Candy's interested.
Yes.
A regular. And again,
Are you measuring that? If that's the same amount you've put quite a lot.
Identical amounts of each one. All you do is whisk it. Talk amongst yourselves. What's your favourite type of coffee, Mum?
Probably latte. Well, the best one is the toffee nut latte from... Am I allowed to advertise where it comes
It
from?
depends if it's Starbucks or not.
It is Starbucks.
Yeah,
Toffee
we
nut
love
latte from
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Oh, great.
I only do it at Christmas.
Right.
It's getting thicker, isn't
It is getting thicker and getting bubblier. Now, I was doing a bit of reading on this, and it's very important what type of sugar you use, because if you use certain types of sugar, if you don't put enough sugar in it, then it will froth up, but it will very quickly go flat. The point of this is once it's made, it should last for like a week as it is frothy.
What type of sugar is it?
Granulated. Meanwhile, I'm going to show off this WillCarne show mug. This is what you can win if you play one of our games. What do you think of this, mug?
Very nice. I like the yellow inside particularly.
So you can either do these hot or cold. It just matters afterwards what milk you use, whether you use hot milk or cold milk.
I wonder what is getting the air in whisking. The sugar doesn't pick up air, nor does water, nor does coffee.
Maybe the sugar then? It does. Oh!
Doesn't help there's about 100 degrees in this room.
I can't see a doobrey. It's about 33.
33.
33 degrees in here. I wonder I'm hot.
It's like toffee.
So easy to make. I almost guarantee everyone watching this who likes coffee will have these ingredients. Really are. Oh, you can see the bubbles in it.
Like meringue, when you put it over your head and it doesn't fall off. What happens if you don't do it enough?
And it'll just sink into the thing, won't it? You can do it vegan as well, as we haven't yet added milk to it, and I think you can use pretty much any milk. Talk amongst yourselves. I discovered a problem yesterday about perils of wearing dungarees in hot weather. Is that they've got metal buckles right on the corner, and if you lean over, you burn your chin. Pop over if you really are so offended.
That's all right.
You can add add some milk if you want it hot. Add hot milk. If you want it cold, add cold milk. And then you just spoon it. Yeah, that's done. Look at that. See, it's barely dripping anymore. It says it's a drip. There we go. You see that? You stir it in a little bit. Well, when I've seen people do it, they have like a huge chunk of it. Yeah, it should sort of form. Have you seen like a macchiato where there's a layer on the top? Look at that. I'm very impressed. I don't think I was expecting that level of... Oh, we haven't tried it yet. Have we? I think it could have done with a little bit more whisking because it's still a bit lumpy on the top. So, would you make this again?
I would, yeah. Might use a whisk though.
People had a right rant about the raisins in the bread pudding last week.
No taste.
They were having none of it. Thank you very much. And we'll see you next week for another episode of...
Don't whack it till you've tried it.
You smashed it. Smashed it, huh?
Still to come, Will brings back childhood memories with a homage to Art Attack, as suggested by viewer Zach. Hi, Zach. Donna's back with a new dilemma from behind closed doors, and we have an extra special live performance from none other than Megan Collins. But first, we're about to go live to surprise one of you. Last week, Will reached out to two complete strangers who, through Instagram, he had discovered lived with the targets. The stakes were raised. It could be anybody. Could it be you? Could it be me? Let's find out.
Yes, it is that time of the show, everyone. The time that frankly never goes right. Get ready. We're going to be cutting live to someone very, very soon. Yes, we learned last week we could cut to anyone live, pretty much. Someone who isn't even watching the show. They could be eating their dinner. They could be in the bath. All we know is that we're probably going to be staring awkward at the face of one of their friends for the next 2 minutes. Going live in 2, 1. It's you.
You're live.
It's you. You're live. We're live now. Live. Hello.
God, I cannot believe this.
It's you, Cameron. Hello. How are you?
Surely not. Oh
We're
my
currently looking at
God,
Liam.
I
I'm going to be
hate
honest.
this. No, David.
Liam, we're looking at your hand. Liam,
Uh-oh.
there we go. It always happens. We always end up just, there we go. Cameron. Cameron, what is your reaction? How are you feeling?
Oh my God.
Cameron, how are you feeling?
I am shocked.
You're shocked.
Oh,
Do you not think that we could cut to anyone?
I didn't. First, oh my God. No.
You've forgotten how to speak. Cameron, you're currently live, right? There are people watching this. Stuff is happening.
Alright. I watched this last week thinking, whoever's gonna get that sucker.
Yeah, sucks to be them. And now here you are. This is what you get for not watching the start of the show last week. I didn't forget. Okay, the real question is, Cameron, would you like to play?
Yes.
Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play Flatten the Curve. Oh, how exciting. Right. Okay, all the buttons. Many buttons. Too many buttons. Okay, Cameron, you're back. So, we're going to be playing Flatten the Curve. I have a script. I'm going to read it to you. It will let you know what is happening. So, after Joe and Aaron a couple of weeks ago, we here at the WillCarne Show have decided to rework this game slightly. Partly because it really didn't work. It's still a hunt for items of PBPE, that is personal boredom protective equipment. But this time you will have to solve a riddle from the, bear with me, PBPE warehouse head to get the name of the item you need. Gather the 6 items as fast as you can, and you must be holding or wearing them when you arrive at your final location. Is that all clear?
Yeah.
Basically, solve the riddle, find the item as fast as you can. You're going up against someone else for a prize. Okay, limber up. Your time will start when the PBP warehouse head finishes reading the first clue. Over to him. Cameron, you can't see this, but for the purposes of tape, I've now put on a hat that shows that I am the warehouse head. Here we go.
Okay.
Let me just get the timer ready. Talk amongst yourselves. I can't find the... It was going very well. My phone is locked. It doesn't believe my thumb is a thumb. Smooth. Smooth, Liam. Okay, we're ready. As fast as you can. Remember, there's a prize. And I promise you the prize is good. And it's not a WillCarne Show mug. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. First, on the quest to flatten the graph, fetch me an object that'll make people... What's the word? What rhymes? What rhymes with graph?
Laugh?
Laugh, correct. Clock has started. Go find me something that'll make us laugh. Love this. The chaos. You're against the clock. You're against the clock. Amazing. Love that. Yep, you've got to be wearing it to the end of the show. Amazing. Item number 2. People's thirst are on the brink. Run to the kitchen and fetch them a...
Sink?
It's a drink. By all means, fetch them a sink. But this is going great.
Okay. Here's the drink.
I'd suggest probably water. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Just in case you spill it. Right, you got it? Got it. Right, amazing. She's got it. Item number 3. People are missing being outside en masse. So go outside and get them some...
Wait, what?
People are missing being outside en masse. So go outside and get them some... Grass, correct. Quick, get some grass. I planned that one for a Scottish name. It's wonderful. Liam's going to linger here because he's on the Wi-Fi, but we'll assume.
I'm going to be locked.
I need to hold the door open. That's it. Make sure you got the drink with you. Very important. Okay, she's got the grass. Amazing. Next item, number 4. Staying at home can make you smell foul. Help in the shower by providing a... Towel. Amazing. Just going to run and get that. Come on, there's only 2 more. It's only 2 more. We're so close. Got the towel. Amazing. Okay, next one. Doing DIY at home. Cameron Yule. Fetch me an item you'd use as a...
Repeat it.
It's a tool. Just get a tool. Any kind of tool. Screwdriver, hammer, saw, drill, all the things. It's going very well. People are shouting in the comments the answers to these. Brilliant. A screwdriver.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so confused. And
Final
upset.
answer. Final item even. Keeping warm is easy to say, but snuggle up in a nice warm... Keeping warm is easy to say, but snuggle up in a nice warm...
Houdet?
We might be lost in translation. You might call it a comforter. Duvet. It's duvet. I've got to give it. It's duvet. People are shouting it. Look, it's a tenuous link. It's a tenuous rhyme. Me and my mum came up with these earlier today.
I don't have enough time.
Yeah, you're gonna need to kind of wrap yourself in the duvet to go to the final location. Okay, last clue. You've finished the list with speed and power. I'll stop the clock when you're sat in the...
Tower? What?
Liam, please help.
Shower.
There we go. Amazing.
Yeah.
Right, I've got the clock up. I'm ready to hit stop. This is the time to beat. Has she got the duvet?
Oh God.
I have to bring the drink.
Obviously, you've got to bring all the items. That was the idea of the thing.
On it.
Cameron, look, I could have stopped the clock right then. This is amazing. Don't break the switch. Animal Crossing is not ready. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And stop the clock. Okay. Cameron. How did that go?
Because I'm so confused and shocked, I think my brain has stopped working, so...
We cut to you about 4 minutes ago, and now you're sat in the bath with a wig, holding a Shrek mug of water, a grass in one hand, a screwdriver, and a duvet. It's a wild ride here on the show. Your time to beat, Cameron, is 3 minutes and 26 seconds. We'll see if the surprise person later on can indeed beat that. I'll also let you know what the prize is going to be later on today, and then I'll be in touch. Amazing. But next, it's over to the United States of America for the inaugural episode of Culture Clash. Cameron, thank you very much for playing. And Liam, thank
guys.
you very much for helping out. See you later.
Okay, so we are on the WillCarne special this week. Now it's not just me, it's me and...
Hi, it's Mom.
Mom. So do you want to tell the people where you're from?
I live now in Knoxville, Tennessee, which is actually the big city for East Tennessee.
Would you say that you grew up in, like, Appalachia?
You know, I think I coined the term Appalachian American.
Did you?
I do believe, honest to God. And I will tell you why. It is commonly used now, but I moved to Nashville, bigger cities, but still in Tennessee. And people made fun of my accent all the time. And I'm a nurse. I'm not unintelligent, but I do have a very specific accent. And so I used to laugh about it, and I would tell them I speak Appalachian American and that I was going to go back to my people where I wouldn't be made fun of.
Okay, so what we're doing today is lovely WillCarne has sent us some British slang. So this is different words from all over Britain. So just like we have different slang words on the West Coast versus the East Coast versus even like Appalachia versus Deep South. There's a lot of different types of, words and slang in America. There's also that in England. So this is kind of from all over. But we're going to see how many of these you know or you're familiar with, or if you want to guess what they mean. So we're going to start off kind of easy, I think. And the first one is fam.
Okay, see, I would just think family because I would say, where's the fam? And I'm saying family when I say that. So, yeah.
Fam would be like a close friend or like your family or like people that you're really close to. So you'd say like, nah, fam.
Don't know what the nah has to do with it. But
like if you're saying no to somebody, but like you're kind of being like.
Oh, okay. Nah means
like,
no.
Like you're kind of like being sarcastic to your friend.
Oh,
you're
like
being
nah,
fam.
Okay,
Like,
gotcha.
No.
Gotcha.
Do you know what a Morley's is?
Morley's. That is a high-end shopping department.
That's actually hilarious. So it's actually a chicken shop.
Oh, okay.
So I think
not high. Is it high-end chicken?
No.
Okay.
Minging.
Okay, minging. Okay, I'm gonna go with socializing, like being social, because it kind of sounds like mingling. So I'm going to go with minging, socializing, being social.
It means gross.
Well, that can actually be mingling because some people don't know how to socialize appropriately. Use that in a sentence.
I don't know if I can use it in a sentence.
He's so minging. But see, we're not talking about Romeo and Juliet here, are we?
The next one is twitten.
Twitten. Oh, tweeter. Twitter, sorry. That's what you're doing. You're twitting.
You're twitting?
Yeah.
No, this means a slipway.
Oh, okay. Twitting is a slip.
But
so you're not. If
you would have been like the past tense of tweeting, that's fair. I was twitting the other day. I mean, it also kind of sounds
new
like word. The next one you should know, a brew.
Oh, that's a pub. A brewery.
No.
See, okay, a brew, a coven. No, I'm thinking we just.
We went the complete opposite.
Soup. Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's literally just a cup of tea.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna have a brew.
Okay. Well, no. Okay, if I was at work and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna go have a cup of brew," okay, yeah, like they would be signing me up for AA in a second. I will just go ahead and tell you.
Next one, a cuppa.
Because this is probably how I would say it. I was gonna say a cup of sugar.
A cup of sugar. Stick up. You just said a cup as a cup of sugar.
No, because that's literally how I would say it.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what you're saying.
It's a cup of tea.
Okay.
So if you're going to go have a cuppa, you're going to go have,
Okay.
presumably it's going to be a cup of tea.
Okay. Hey, maybe I will do my dissertation on this. We're making progress.
Amazing. Just amazing. It's genuinely getting quite dark in here now. Let's turn the lights up. There we go. Beautiful. We're back. How was that madness? I feel so bad for Cameron. Didn't she smash it though? I think regardless of who wins, she's going to get a special prize anyway. Okay, I'm waiting for someone to join me. You know who you are. Hurry up. I've just sent you a password. All is well. Because it is that time. Where's the button? Oh, Cameron's here. She says, hi, guys. I hope you've recovered from the shock. I really do. Okay, because any minute now, what are we actually doing now? I'm not entirely sure what we...
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
As we know, the world is a problematic, problem-filled place. And who better to attempt to solve some of those problems live on air than me? Many, many people. Luckily, I'm joined by a lady who needs no introduction, but I'm going to give her one anyway. As we take a government-approved stroll down Advice Avenue, it's time to take a closer look behind closed doors. Having technical problems. Everything is fine. Boom, boom. Everything is good. Okay, Donna is locked out, and that's the tea. Donna is having none of it. It just won't let her in. Why won't it let her in? Continue dancing and hope that it fixes itself in the meantime. Oh, the connection's unstable. All is not well. Donna, come back to me. I'm going to send her a link. And in the meantime, let's have a boogie, everyone. Girl. Oh, you're there. She's there. She's here, everyone. It's all fine. What's going on? All is well. Donna, say some words.
Hello.
Oh, she's here. Okay, I need to click some buttons. Bear with me. Bear with me, Donna. Right, you're not going to be able to look at me today, I'm afraid.
Ah.
I know, right? Here we go. Where is she? Where is she? Where's my buttons? There we go. It's Donna. Donna, you're here. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good, darling. How are you?
I am also good. I am very behind. Very, very behind. But I'm good. Have you been watching the show so far?
I have. Oh, Cameron, bless her.
Look, she did. Yeah.
Bless. Oh, and Riley. Can I just adopt Riley? He's so cute.
We all want to adopt Riley.
He's just adorable.
I know. He's so cute. He did so well.
I know.
Wow, he genuinely won. We didn't even fix it. He actually won. Very proud of him.
Well done.
Well done. Amazing. Right, let's put on the names of the right way round. Every week, it's a real struggle. What's the highlight of your week been so far, Donna?
The highlight of the week. It's not been a great week, to be honest.
Tricky.
Do you know what? I'm not actually. This is a bit sad, but I'm not as sure there's been a highlight of the week this week.
How about, is this a hint if I hold this up? Oh, you can't see it.
Oh, hang on. I actually can't see you, but I'm guessing that let me just have a little drink.
Oh, what's that you have there, Donna?
My. Is this the delightful new, because I am an official curve flattener.
You are, Donna, and we love that for you.
So,
Donna.
I'm so organised into try and actually make sure I could have a drink properly. Over here, I actually have I made myself a flask of coffee.
Wow. Look at that. I'm shooketh. Right, Donna, can you tilt your webcam ever so slightly down?
Yeah, sorry.
Just so we're on eye level. There we go. Perfect. And now take it away. Only one dilemma today. We're busy bees.
Going on now. Sorry about that.
All the chance.
Sorry. Right. Dear Will and Donna.
That's us.
That's us. I need to finish my art degree, but in lockdown, my brain produces everything but degree-related stuff. It makes me anxious because it's due in 5 weeks, but every time I sit down and do degree work, I get really mentally exhausted because I keep thinking there's no point because I can't show it anywhere anymore. Yet every time I do anything else apart from degree work, I feel very guilty. How do I motivate myself to finish it? Because I don't want to throw away many years of work, but I also feel like it has lost all meaning now. And this is from Anonymous.
From Anonymous. Our first anonymous, or our first official anonymous.
Our first official anonymous, yes.
Okay, interesting. I feel like this, again, I think a lot of people relate to this in the sense that it is essentially, there's stuff you have to do. You have been disrupted, but you've still got to do it. But it's having to do it amongst dealing with everything else.
I feel so much for everybody that has been studying, whether it's for degrees, whether it's for GCSEs, new baccalaureate things or whatever they're called, A levels, anything like that, where everything they've been doing for the last potentially couple of years, like 3 years in some cases, it just, everything's been completely disrupted right at the end, and I feel so bad for them. And it's like, this is one of those things where you have to, I think, and this is one of those really easy things to say to somebody else, but so hard to actually get yourself to do. It's you can't. This isn't going to last. This isn't going to last. This isn't like real.
Mm-hmm.
This is all going to go away, and you have to you owe it to yourself to try to get this finished and to try and put as much into it as you can. But I'd also hope that the university, albeit that you're not physically there, are they providing some element of support to try and help people through this obviously very difficult stage when they're coming up to towards the end of their coursework.
I guess it's difficult because even for the universities, this is such a challenge, because the teachers and the lecturers themselves and all the admin people, they themselves have got to keep doing their jobs, but in a situation where they
it's I mean, I never went to, I didn't go to university, so I've never had that element of pressure about having to go, oh my God, I've got this to finish. But, you know, through my professional career, I've worked on projects and things where you're obviously building up to a specific thing that has to be ready for a certain time. And anything that disrupts your ability to continue working in the environment and the fashion in which you've set yourself is just so tough. I don't know. I'm really kind of like, I just don't know what to say about this.
I think it is. It's particularly as well because it's an art degree. So I think with a more general, say, a sciences degree or something that is very heavily written exam based.
Yes, I mean, it's all about creativity, and I think I've probably said before, I am really not a creative person. So I can't imagine how difficult it is to be creative. I'm always astounded by people's creativity at the best of times, but to try and continue to be continually creative to the very best of your abilities during this period of time must be so difficult. But there is one little thing, I'm sorry, I just need to check what was said. It's like, she says that every time she does anything else apart from degree work, she feels guilty. But you also, give yourself a break.
Yeah, we've kind of had the theme that the mental processing that you have to do, everyone has to do right now, just to process what's going on and what's going to happen and what has happened. That is going to take up such a huge chunk of your energy that you have got to allocate time for, whether that's extra sleep, extra downtime, just that being sad or worried. Like, you have got to allocate time for that now.
And all of that is perfectly normal to need to kind of try and process that and kind of come to terms with it a bit. I was FaceTiming my mother earlier today, and basically both of us kind of saying, I'm just so tired. Like, even when I get up, even when I wake up in the morning, I'm still really tired, even though I'm not doing anything. I'm just tired all the time. And I think this is all kind of symptomatic of a kind of a weird lethargy that, that was a good word. A weird lethargy that's just kind of taking over everything. It's kind of like all pervading of like every area of life at the moment. So
it's interesting because the symptoms of depression are supposedly a natural body response to your body facing a crisis or being in shock. It's like, oh, go home, sleep, don't see people, don't eat things, just hide in a hole. And it's a lot of those tendencies are people's response to this because they're being bombarded with strange things and they've got to cope with it. But for creative people who paid a lot of money, some of them they're in their third year, they've like built all the way up to this, and now that's their problem. I would say that their art is never going to go away, even if they're not going to showcase this in a degree show. They're still going to have it and do something with it next year or the year after. It will always be on their portfolio.
Yes, and that's kind of one thing. Was it? She said, there's no point because it's not going to show it anywhere anymore. Again, there is a part of me that would hope that universities where people are doing creative degrees, where students are potentially missing out on like end of year shows and things, would do something to try and help them, even if it is, even if it's like some kind of show, like later the back end of this year or the kind of like very early part of next year, to at least try and help people in some way that have missed out. I know that I have a number of friends who are doing like theatre or musical theatre degrees, and obviously like their showcases have just disappeared. So a lot of them are looking at trying to record things, and there's been some great support from various parts of the industry who are looking to try and help them get those showcases and show reels and things out there. So I'd like to think that maybe someone's doing something similar for kind of art students as well.
And at the very least, everyone is in the same boat. All of those students in that year are in the exact same way. And usually when there's a big group of people facing sort of a similar problem, something will, if not you come up with it, someone will come up with a solution. It's quite an optimistic look. But I think it kind of then goes on to school children who, so my mum works a lot with school children who are currently facing the problem of everything we've done, everything we've worked for is now meaningless. I like to think at the very least, a lot of school is about working to exams and passing them. But then fundamentally it is about all the stuff that you've learned, or more the ability to learn. And
and the thing is, and it's easy not being involved in it to be able to say it's not a waste, it's not all for nothing. Because conversely, let me put my coffee down because I'm waving my hands around. This could go horribly wrong. Conversely, it's like there's obviously the train of thought. I mean, exams are important. I'm not going to say they're not, but they're also not the be all and end all. They're reflective of, in some cases, it's a bit of a moment in time. If it's something where there's not coursework involved in it, and it's like it's never the end of the world. And I have a friend who basically left school with no qualifications whatsoever, is one of the cleverest people I know, and since leaving school went on, has 2 degrees, ran a very successful business, but all his teachers thought he was a waste of space. But
and I think
exams are just one thing, and it's like, and it's how you kind of start to learn to cope with it personally. It's now, none of this is going to be the be all and end all of your academic career.
And I think that's it for anyone who's in that stage, that is a transition stage between the end of university and moving into something, or the end of secondary school and moving into something, or the end of college and going to university. Is the reason that's so difficult, and it feels so important at that time, because at that time it is the end of an era and the starting of a new one. And it's very important that you kind of don't mess it up to you. But I guess the words of advice and help is that because everyone is in that situation, it will work itself out. Like, I'm confident it'll work itself out, because it's unprecedented. But as people are saying in the comments, which we can quickly go through before I'm very aware how late we are, we have to move on. But Annie has said, definitely separate private life to work, otherwise you will wear yourself down. Schedule yourself dedicated certain times, slots of days for work and others for chilling. Yeah, I think that's an important point to say when you're struggling to kind of, I think they said that they were struggling, they felt guilty, that was it, when they're not working, to allocate certain times to do it. Sav says, I feel sorry for people who had their internships they cancelled or postponed. Tortor Smith, maybe uni could put up a show in a safe way with minimal people and then film it, make it a virtual exhibition for the public with links.
That's really lovely, actually. That would be a wonderful idea if that could happen. because then there's that kind of sense of purpose still about it, and having that kind of recognition. Would like to think that they might look to do that. Actually, Chasing Sunsets has made a really interesting comment saying a lot of universities have introduced a no detriment policy. So you just need to push through it and submit. But, I don't actually know which university or indeed in which country this sort of dilemma is from. So I don't know. But I do think reach out to somebody at the university, someone you can talk to about coursework, and at very least there should be somebody there who's kind of like looking after doing like pastoral care of students. And again, I know they've had their own lives and jobs and careers turned upside down, but I'd like to think that they are still there, being able to offer some kind of like guidance and support as to help them see a way through. But the other thing is, you must allow yourself to have time away from your university stuff, because your brain you've got to enable and allow your brain to, and your emotions to kind of just cope with everything that's going on.
I think that's a really nice point to end on, because that kind of sums it up, that you're not alone in this, which I feel is what we say a lot. It's just that everyone's in the same boat, and we support you and we're here for you. And please just stop feeling guilty, because there's nothing to feel guilty for. Yeah.
Having said that, I merrily said to somebody else earlier, so I felt so guilty because I hadn't done this, and this, and none of it.
None of this.
We all need to think about it and remind ourselves. It's because we're just all doing the best we can at the moment.
I'm slapping it on a mug as we speak. Well, that's what we think. I hope this was helpful. If you have a dilemma you'd like our help with, drop us an email at hello@willcarne.com. From now on, I've been reliably informed, according to my script, all dilemmas will be anonymous. Interesting. But if you want to whack your name on it, who knows? Who knows what will happen? Maybe we'll break the system. What is next? Next up, as suggested by viewer Zach Holmes, we're an out of control week. It certainly feels out of control. I attempted to recreate childhood favourite art attack. It did not go well. Now, if you're dying for the loo, this might be the opportunity to spend 2 minutes going to pee. Zach, This is your fault. But yes, after that, we've got music, a really special performance, running a little bit late, but Megan is going to be coming along very soon. But for now, Donna, pleasure as always.
Bye, darling. See you next week.
Au revoir.
Bye.
I wish I was above the center of attention, but I'm not. I wish I didn't have to give in to the pressure. I'm posting pictures, trying to be someone I'm not. It feels just like I'm lying to you. I fake it, stage it, trying to live some perfect life. I know I'm wasting time, 'cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself. You do the same and we'll be alright. 'Cause this pressure's really bringing me down. I wish I had the guts to start a conversation with someone. Just be who I am, not care so much about first impressions. So, 'cause I got a feeling that it could be great. Skip all the acts, not playing games. Maybe reveal it, they ring me and tell you my name. Yeah, I got a feeling that it could be great. Skip all the acts, not playing games. No one can say that they ring me, I won't be ashamed. 'Cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself. You do the same and we'll be alright. 'Cause
to come, we go live to player 2 for Flatten the Curve. Could it be you? And we have part 2 of British Slang with Kim and her mum, all the way from Tennessee. And Becky J. Brown returns to chat about her current favourite books. But first, performing her brand new single, You Take Me Home, live with the help of a very special appearance from some of you. Please welcome Megan Collins.
Under this moonlight, I'm watching you sleep tight in sweetest dream flick. I call you my own. I've come a long way to end up in a strange place. There's something about your face that feels like home. You're always there for me. You pick me up off my knees. You take me home. You take me home. You take me home. Got that familiar feeling that warms my soul. You take me even in sunlight, there's a sparkle in your eye. Know that's a sure sign that I'm not alone. I've come a long way to end up in a strange place. There's something about your face that feels like home. You're always there for me. You pick me up off my knees. You take me home. You take me home. You take me home. Got that familiar feeling that warms my soul. You take me home. Ooh, yeah. You're always there for me. You pick me up off my knees. You take me home. You take me home. You take me home. Got that familiar feeling. You take me home. You take me home. Got that familiar feeling that warms my soul. You take me home.
Yay. I don't know if I need to say something, but my name is Megan Collins. I'm a singer-songwriter from
and this time in
Cork City
particular is
in Ireland. I'm currently living in the UK. That was my single, You Take Me Home. It's available on Spotify, iTunes, streaming stuff, you name it. And I have an album also coming out to follow up with that single. And it will be out on the 24th of July. Cool. Yeah, massive thanks to Will and Co for having me today. And that was my first live performance of my single. Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Rebecca Jane Brown, and like Will, I love books. And this time in particular is a great time to do some reading. So I've got a couple of books here that I recommend. The first one is called Snug, and this is by Katana Comics. And it's basically a huge comic about love, all the small things that you don't tend to notice within a relationship. Now, I mention this right now because lots of us, including myself, are entirely alone during lockdown and missing our loved ones dearly. So looking through this has made me feel a lot better. Just reminds you of, as I said, the small things that you don't realize you're missing within a relationship. So yeah, get a copy of that if you can. Not too much reading, more looking through. The next one is a book I adore, and it's called The Things You Can Only See When You Slow Down by Hanem Sunim. I hope I've said that right. And this book in particular has been a lifesaver over the years. You know that feeling when you can pick up a book and talk about it for hours, and you have to condense it into 20 seconds? It's just a lovely book about life, recognizing the small but wonderful things within the life we live in and teaching us to sort of appreciate the smaller things in life. One thing I love about this book is it's more or less like therapy in a way. It's so calming to read through. But the best thing, especially at this time, is that you don't have to read it from cover to cover. You can leave it on your desk, you can leave it by your bedside table and dip into it whenever you need like a breath. You need something to sort of recenter you. So yeah, I recommend that. The next book is Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman. Before lockdown, the BBC released the television show on this, something of which my friends and I have been waiting for more than a decade. So I'm exceptionally happy right now. But if you are somebody that knows nothing about the world of Noughts and Crosses, then this is obviously the first place to start. This is the first book in a long line of wonderful books by the wonderful Mallory Blackman. This book tackles the subject of race head on in a way that not many other authors I've come across have done so, in recent years anyway. Some would describe it as a modern Romeo and Juliet. It's set in an alternate present day. So you've got the noughts and you've got the crosses, and they hate each other and yet they must coexist together. Seffi is a cross, Callum is a nought, and stuff ensues. I'm not doing it justice. I will summarize. Just read this. Even if you don't read any of the other books in the series, please read this one. The next book I have is called Zen by this author here. This is a similar book to this one, but it's slightly different and also has far more illustrations that I love. I really am one for illustrations. I can't help myself. But I mention this one specifically because although it's not lockdown related, I feel like it is a bit of a guidebook to processing lockdown in a weird way. In a different way to the other book, it sort of tells you how to live life to the fullest, how to appreciate things. It brings your attention to things that you're not necessarily aware of within the life you're living in. So from the perspective of going through lockdown, I think it's perfect. You also don't have to read this from cover to cover. That's another reason why it's fantastic. And the last book is Ivy and Abe by Elizabeth Einfield. Now, I mentioned this book because I haven't read anything quite like this in the last few years, and it sort of tackles the subject of narrative. It changes your perspective on chronological stories. It's almost like Elsewhere by Gabriella Zevin. Things go backwards rather than forwards. There's also different events that happen during the different timelines that don't necessarily connect together, but you sort of have to appreciate them for what they are. Hopefully this makes sense. I love it when a book comes along that sort of changes your idea on storytelling, which is why I recommend it. So there we go. Those are all the books that I recommend. Hope you enjoyed this. It's been nice to be back. Thank you ever so much, Will. And I will see you again. Bye-bye.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Oh, many, many, many buttons. Right. We are running so late. It's unbelievable. But Megan, gorgeous performance. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, everyone, for the mess of an art that was before it. And thank you so much to Becky for coming back. Anyway, we don't have time for that because we are about to go live to the next player of whatever game it is we're doing. I can't even remember. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's you, Becca Winkler. Hi, Becca.
Oh my God.
Sucks to be you. Absolutely sucks to be you. Becca, are you surprised?
Oh, hold on. A little.
100%.
I mean, I didn't think it would happen today, but I was thinking it would probably happen.
Well, you're live, Becca, and I only have one question for you. Would you like to play the game?
Yeah, sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, boy, the most reluctant yes ever. Let's play Flatten the Curve. Or
Doing the jeans up.
dun, 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 dun. Amazing. Right. Were you watching earlier on for what some people called torture?
I mean, I have been watching kind of in the back.
So for Cameron is who you're going up against. I can tell you the time to beat is 3 minutes 26. Do you think you can do it?
Maybe depends.
I cannot hear you. I'll be honest. Maybe other people can hear you. Is Chris covering the microphone?
I think so.
Okay, there we go. I've got you. We're all good. Okay, so let me just turn this up a smidge. All is well. That's it. Compose yourself. I think Cameron was in shock for ages. You're shaking. That's adorable. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read out things. So it is the hunt for items of PBPE, that's personal boredom protective equipment, continues. Solve the riddle, get the item. It's that simple. So simple. Find 6 items you must be holding or wearing them when you arrive at the final location. Cameron forgot that last one. It's very important. She lost important time. Is that all clear?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, limber up. Your time will start when the PBPE warehouse head finishes reading the first clue. Let's go over to him. Excuse me. I'm just going to... There we go. Hello, it is me, the warehouse head of the PBPE warehouse. All is well. Let me get the timer up. Timer up. Timer up. All is well. Reset. Okay, there we go. Your time starts when I finish this. First, on the quest to flatten the graph, fetch me an object that will make people
laugh.
There we go. Nice, simple. I use the same thing twice. It's not going to all be like that. She's going on a mission. She's going on a mission to make me laugh, and I love that for her. She's gone. She's gone. Who knows it? Beautiful, amazing. Okay, next, item 2. People are dreaming of nature with grief. Go outside and fetch them a... Look, I don't believe that. I said go outside and fetch them a leaf. I want an outside leaf. It's got to be an outside leaf. I'm sorry. It's got to be an outside leaf. Yeah. I said go outside. It's got to be nature. I don't want a house plant. I didn't say people are missing IKEA, so I gave them some overcultured thing. / there's no way that Cameron could beat you if you used that houseplant. Mum, if you're watching, you're the one who came up with this leaf thing. No one has grass inside the apartment.
These are leaves.
You got a leaf? Good. Okay, next item. People's thirst are on the brink. Run to the kitchen and fetch them a... I'll give you a clue. It's not sink.
I didn't get drinks. Okay.
Unbelievable. Chaos. People are missing IKEA, apparently. Have you got one? Chris, I'm going to be honest. For a DOP, Chris, not amazing cinematography. Got it. Okay, amazing. Next item. Keeping warm is easy to say, but snuggle up in a nice warm. She's moving fast. She's moving. There we go. She's got it. Amazing. Item number 5. Stay at home to flatten the slope. Go in the bathroom and fetch me some. Who knows? Who knows what it's going to be? I feel like I've gone very red. I feel like I'm hot. Yeah, I'm the one struggling. You got it? So, amazing. Okay, final item in your office. Beware. Fetch me an item, but it must be... So it's in your office, and the item must be... I assume she got it. It's going well. All is well. I know this as the warehouse head for PBPE. Got something? What have you got?
Yeah.
Huh? I can't see. What you got?
Chair?
Chair. Chair. No, it's something square. Something square. Actually, you know what? I like it being chair. Square. Yeah, that's square. Amazing. Do you know what? Let's go with chair. It was chair. Chair is the answer. Now, final thing. You got all the items. Now watch where you tread as you run to finish the line and sit on your...
I have to take a chair to the bed.
Yeah, and you got 1 minute to do so to beat Cameron.
There's a bed back there.
And there's a duvet there.
Good thinking, good thinking.
It was something square, I'm going to be honest. But I think she was so easily going to beat Cameron that I wanted to make it a bit more edgy, a bit more dangerous.
There's a bed, there's a chair.
You done it?
Switch the light on.
I can't see anything. Stop the clock. Congratulations, Rebecca Winkler. I've stopped the clock. Oh, I am not mucking about. I swear to God, I'm not mucking about. There is yet again 3 seconds between you and Cameron. That's ridiculous. How has that happened again? I know I changed the answer to a chair and people say it's rigged. Let me tell you, Rebecca Winkler, the winner this week of Flatten the Curve. It's you. Congratulations.
I'm not drinking the soapy
Drink the soap water.
Did you put the water in your drink? Right, I'm going to hand back to Will. Hello, it's me, Will. Amazing. Let me take a look at what you have won. What have you won? What have you won? It is not the coveted mask. Oh, I mean thing. It is a mask. It is this. Official, everyone else can see it, trust me. It's an official Curve Flattener WillCarne Show face mask.
Amazing.
It's amazing. It is triple thick. It's official. It's all of the things. Becca, do you have anything to say for yourself on this fabulous evening?
Speech.
Thank you for this experience. I look like an idiot. I'm still shaking, so great.
You look wonderful. Cameron says, well done. Cameron, thank you so much for playing. You were a worthy adversary.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it was a fair game. I tried to give you hope, but no, Becca has won. Becca, I'm proud of you. It's in the post. Amazing. Now you can relax as we go back to the part 2 of Culture Clash with Kim and her mum.
Why you went upstairs?
Enjoy. See you, Becca.
All right, so the one and only WillCarne has sent us a list of words that are British slang, and I'm going to read some words out to you, and you can try to guess what they mean. If you know what it means, awesome.
Okay.
But if you don't, I'm going to guess you don't know what quite a few of these mean. We're going to see what you think it means.
Okay.
Okay, so next up we have heel.
Like if I was at a party and someone was like really like not participating or having a good time, I'd be like, oh my God, they're such a heel.
So I'll give you a hint. It has to do with food.
The end of the bread?
Yeah, actually, that's it. You guessed it.
Okay.
Bunt of the bread that nobody wants to eat.
Yeah, like the person nobody wants around at a party. He's such a heel.
What if I told you about the big Tesco or big Sainsbury's?
Oh, that's like a Costco or a Sam's or something like that.
So like if it's a big one. Yeah.
They have everything. Groceries, clothes. They may even have like furniture. This is the big one.
So it's actually kind of funny because they're not that big. If you live in London, like most of the grocery stores that you go to are going to be like tiny. Like they're going to be really small stores. A tactical chunder.
The tactical chunder. See, like tactical would be maneuvering here.
Yep.
But now I don't know what a chunder is.
So this is when you make yourself puke so you can keep drinking. You can't drink anymore, so you make yourself puke up all the alcohol and then keep drinking. This is what binge drinking in the UK is
do
like.
that?
In the UK, they do.
Kids, that is not healthy. Listen to me.
I used to do that.
Oh my God, please stop. Do you know what? No wonder your liver enzymes were elevated. Y'all are killing your liver. I love you. Please stop. Tactical what now?
Tactical chunder.
Stop with the tactical chunder.
We would just call it like puke and rally.
No. No. Oh my God. When you get so intoxicated that you can't go anymore, find somewhere and sleep it off.
Well, you can't go anymore. You just have to throw up.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Okay. Wow. Wow.
I've broken my mother. Okay. Dubry.
Dewberry.
I can already feel everyone in the stream being like, y'all are pronouncing all of these words wrong, but
Dewberry.
I live in America.
I literally don't have a clue what Dewberry is.
Okay, it's like a thingamabob, so it's like when you don't know what something's called and you're just trying to like, can you hand me this?
A Dewberry's
Like,
okay.
can you just give me that Dewberry? And you're like pointing at something. Ooh, I like this one. This is a good one. This is a popular one. Gordon Bennett.
Oh, he's some on Doctor Who.
You'd usually like scream it though. You'd be like, Gordon Bennett. What do you think it means?
Man whore. I mean, I don't know.
No, it's really just like an alternative for saying like, damn it.
Oh, okay. That makes literally no sense. No sense whatsoever.
I don't know the context behind it. I'm sure there's a reason. I don't know the reason.
You know what? WillCarne, if you could please explain that one to me. What was the word again?
Gordon Bennett.
Gordon Bennett. Okay. Actually, I like it. Every time I get mad, oh my gosh, just in a meeting, they're going to think I have Tourette's. Gordon Bennett. Gordon Bennett.
I find it really interesting as well because it's kind of along the same lines as like bloody. Like you can't say like the F word on television, but you can say bloody. So you, like, but like in like British television and like British.
Can you say shag?
So what do you think on tenterhooks means?
On tenter?
On tenterhooks.
Oh, it's one word? I have no idea, actually.
So it means eager to find out, and I think the best, it's like sitting on the edge of my seat.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know that I'm pronouncing this right. The crate? I think this is Irish. It is. So my friend Kieran,
water?
Friend Kieran's going to get real mad that I'm pronouncing
this. Is that like the
correctly.
creek? Like a water?
Nope, the crate. Kite. It's C-R-A-I-C.
Crike.
Yeah.
Amazement. I don't know.
It's like gossip. It's like the tea.
Oh, okay.
It's like tell me the crate.
Well, that's a sin, and you shouldn't be gossiping.
Least said, soonest mended, which I actually really like this one. We should use
Wait,
this
is this
one.
a phrase?
Yeah. Least said, soonest mended.
Well, keep your friggin' mouth shut, and then you ain't gonna get in no trouble.
Yeah.
My grandmother told me something one time. I had made a bad mistake, and I had talked to her about it, and I was on the right path. And I asked her about something, and she said, "That's my girl." She said, "You climb up on that ladder and break your leg the third time, you don't get back up on it the fourth, do you?"
So next on our list, do you know what napping?
We have been on isolation and things shut down here in the United States and East Tennessee. They're back out without masks, so I'm still kind of staying at home a lot. So a nappy is what I do every day about 2 to 4 o'clock. And when I have to go to work, it is not going to be good.
Fair enough.
So a nap.
What, you think a nappy is a nap?
I actually think it's a diaper.
Yeah, it is a diaper.
Yeah.
You just wish it was a nap. A dummy. And it's not a dumb person.
It's actually, I think it's like an elevator.
A dummy is a. Oh, you mean like a waiter dummy?
Yeah.
No. A dummy is what they call a pacifier.
Oh, why do they call it a dummy?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Is it supposed to make the child dumb? I mean, is it supposed to dumb them down because they can't speak?
I have no idea.
That you just change that one. I don't like that one at all. No.
See, I think ours does actually make more sense there because, like a pacifier, it you're saying what it does.
Yeah,
it pacifies the baby.
And we can shorten it to passy, and there you go.
Maybe Will can give us.
Personally, that's how I immunize my children. When that sucker dropped on the floor, I just picked it up. 3-second rule back in the mouth.
Explains a lot.
I won't do that now because there's a virus going around. But
now, the next question: a moggy.
Oh, that's from Hogwarts. Oh yeah, that's a Harry Potter thing. A moggy. Yeah, that's some kind of like fictional like animal or beast. Or...
It's a cat.
Oh, okay. Oh, we just got a cat.
What about floof?
A fart.
What about bants?
Bants. I have no idea what bants. No, not a clue. Bants. Nope, nothing.
I'll give you a hint. It's what we're having now. Cheeky.
Oh, wait. Now I've seen this in movies. Neat or interesting or I don't know.
So cheeky is going to be like naughty or playful. So if you remember a few years ago, it made it to the States of being like the cheeky Nandos. But like if you might come home from work and say, I'm going to have a cheeky glass of wine. It's like, I shouldn't, but I'm going to do it anyways. All right. And that's the tea on British slang words. Do you feel like you did all right?
You know what? I actually think I did. Okay, I may have embarrassed myself a time or two. This was really fun. WillCarne, I have been loving your show. I'm so excited. And I have met you all of one time, but I love you. And I would like to, and I've watched your Gran. Your Gran is amazing. I love her. I should exercise as much as your Gran. She is wonderful. Seriously. I challenge you, WillCarne, to do this with your Gran. And we will give some American slang and see how Gran does. That would be fun.
I feel like they might pronounce our words better than we pronounce their words.
Okay, I will be the judge of that, WillCarne.
All right, back to the show.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Kim and Kim's mum, for doing that for us. I laughed so much when I got the footage in, particularly Gordon Bennett and Tactical Chunder. Wonderful. I can confirm, ladies and gentlemen, I have indeed been sent a list of American slang, and I was filming something with my Gran for the show in 2 weeks. I'm so organized, and I showed her that clip, and she was like, well, okay, yeah, we can do it. So yeah, that'll be in next week's show, I think. Oh, amazing. So much has happened. We're 6 minutes over, but I'm going to power through for a few minutes more just to take a look in the chat, because I feel like I've neglected you. I think I've jam-packed today's show with so much. I haven't had a chance to really have a chat with you lovely people. But I've been reading it all, and I really appreciate it. I've seen some controversy. I've seen some controversy in the chat. Whoa, that looks, ooh, that's so edgy in this lighting. In the chat about how Rebecca put the soap in the water before the challenge was over. So technically she no longer had a drink. So did she not fulfill the thing? Who knows? Frankly, I'm feeling so bad for Cameron, who did such a heroic effort and has got nothing. I might just send you something anyway, Cameron, because you deserve it. You all deserve it. Apart from you, Sapphire, who missed the... No, I don't think Sapphire's still here. All is well. Adam Kennedy says disqualified. Donna says, please send in some dilemmas or Will may drop you. That is true. Well, it's not true. I'm never going to drop Donna. If you don't send in dilemmas, Donna will find herself in a surprise game running around in a duvet looking for grass. But yes, we are very short on dilemmas. So if you have anything at all, we're not fussy at this point. Jokes. What are we saying? Kieran says you can still drink it. It's just not a good drink. It's very true. Very true. Hashtag give Cameron a mug for the trauma. Cameron. Maybe I'll think about it. So find out about mugs. Who'd you take me for? A mug. People love Kim's mum's accent. I know, it's so thick and American. It's great. People arguing about the mispronunciation of the crack. What's the crack? Adam Kennedy. Dear Will and Donna, is a drink with soap in it still considered a drink? The tea from Adam Kennedy. Adam, I appreciate that. Oh, Cameron says I'm dying. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Right. What is coming up next week to tell us in his final installment? He's been wonderful. Hasn't he been wonderful today? It is the one, the only Sam Coleman.
Next week on the WillCarne Show, Will accepts the challenge and takes on some American slang with the return of everybody's favourite. It's Will's Gran. We time travel to the past. Will and Laurie filmed a makeup look together in an unseen collab special. And we have a brand new game with our most ambitious mischief yet. You can't afford to miss it. Next Sunday at 8 p.m. UK time. Thanks for having me on, Will. What a show it's been. Nothing went wrong at all. Probably. I've been Sam Coleman. Back to you. Oh, thank goodness sake. Back to you.
Thanks, Sam. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Indeed. I don't know if you've noticed, I've been terrible at marketing the show. as you might have been able to tell. But I've been naming all the shows something before they happen and then name them something else after. So today was called Not in Control because we had suggestions from Nadia and Nathan and Zach and someone else. And I didn't really get to say all those things because I was too busy. But next week is called Mischief Managed. How exciting. How exciting. The mischief we're going to get up to. We got a new game. It's not Flatten the Curve, and it's not The Last Roll. Something new. How exciting. So please join me again. It'll be 8 o'clock, and all will be good. All will be well. Let me click all the many, many buttons. What was left to say? Yeah, last little bits in the chat. Sav says Harry Potter reference. Maybe. Sav says Marauder's map. Becca, by the way, says, wow, I've really caused drama. Becca, you have caused some serious drama. Sapphire's here. Sapphire says, if Cameron gets one, I want one too, just saying. Sapphire. I'm surprised to see you here. Donna retracted a message. I didn't even know you could do that. Cameron says, if I don't get a mug, can I at least get a chance to redeem myself? I love the idea of, in a few shows' time, having some people back on. That would be great. Cool. Annie says, once again, amazing fun show. Annie, thank you so much, you and Riley. I hope Riley's in bed. It's past your bedtime, if he's not. Is it? Oh, okay, it's not too late. It's past my bedtime. What else we got? Last thoughts, everyone. Donna says, Adam, yes, a drink with soap is still a drink, but where do you think bubbly comes from? Don't know if you could hear that wind, but that was the wind of shame. Annie says, nope, he's watching with me. Go to bed. It's past your bedtime, Riley. What are you doing? Jokes. You do you. You do you, boo. Miss your face. Can't wait till lockdown's over. We can play Pokemon with your favorite Pokemon, which is Mewtwo and not Pikachu. You can always tell that at the end of the stream, I remember I have a second camera and do the things. I'm not going to take part of this argument anymore. I'm going to hit the button. Where's the button? Too many buttons. All of the buttons. Boop. Oh, there's the outro music. Okay, what am I saying? I'm on the wrong page. Basically, thank you for watching. Here we go. If you would like to be reminded about next week's show, subscribe to this channel. Basically, have a wonderful time, and thank you so much for joining me.